The alternative government Shadow Minister for Finance and Planning, Mark Mapaka, has urged Australia, New Zealand and other democracies within PNG's bilateral relationships to intervene in issues relating to democracy, rule of law, systems of governance and corruption in the country. Mr. Mapaka made the call at the face of their silence. He has questioned why neither their governments nor their resident diplomats are so silent in these issues.
The line, Australia has to hold the line. They must come clear on if they're promoting democracy in the Pacific, where do they stand in regard to corruption in this part of their former colony. I see them very silent about our issues.
The Kikori MP says they should not shy away on these issues which are eroding the fabrics of the society. He says they are the countries which PNG looks up to for guidance and that their silence does not go well with the alternative government of Papua New Guinea.
Australian government is very silent. They have not come clear. One little single statement I have not heard from the Australian High Commissioner here, nor the government of Australia on corruption happening in this country, nor the government of New Zealand. So I'm challenging these governments. You know, this is alternative government. Scenario may change tomorrow, you never know. But that does not mean that, you know, they shy out on these issues.
Mr. Mapaka has also expressed concerns over the issue of morality in the country. He made reference to Sir Julius Chan's autobiography, Playing the Game, which spells out politicians abusing the systems of governance. He says once a politician is implicated in trivial matters, he or she quickly resigns from office in other advanced democracies in the world. However, this is not the case in Papua New Guinea, where allegations of corruption against politicians are fought to the last of one's breath. He has warned that this is a wrong path PNG is heading, and in this way PNG's corruption and other development indexes get worse.
We tend to be a business system. We're not following the right way of doing things. That is why our corruption index, every other index is rising. Every other index is rising. You look at the Westminster. We adopt the Westminster government. It's a democracy in this country, the Westminster system. You look at prominent people in Australia. Once a leader is implicated, straight away he resigns from the office. He doesn't protect himself. Even a bottle of beer or chopper hire, whatever. In this country, it's the reverse. We tend to protect ourselves and allow the justice system to prove our innocence.
Mapaka says most of the MPs in the government are implicated with allegations of corruption, but the Electoral Commission fails to do character check to prevent those with tainted personality to hold public offices. He added that when he was alleged with official corruption, he voluntarily stepped down to protect the integrity of the office of the state.
Before we step aside, that is a wrong practice. So long as we don't promote ethical values in this country, moral values, we will continue to go down the bad path of, our index in those areas rising.
Mapaka has also expressed concerns over the Prime Minister Peter Hornell failing to stand down his own Attorney General. He says Justice Sakura, who has stepped down voluntarily, has set a good precedent in the country for leaders to imitate from. Juan Pizarro, Port Moresby.